The disputes between Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle became one of the most talked about royal controversies of modern times, shaking the monarchy's image and dividing public opinion around the world. When Meghan first entered the royal family, many hoped she would bring a fresh, modern spirit into the centuries-old institution. But soon, behind the glittering ceremonies and photographs, tensions began to grow. Meghan often spoke of the overwhelming pressure she faced, constant tabloid scrutiny, racial undertones in media coverage, and a lack of emotional support within the palace. Harry, who had lost his mother, Princess Diana, at a young age, was especially sensitive to the dangers of relentless media attention. Together, the couple made the bold and unprecedented decision in 2020 to step back from their senior royal duties, an exit that quickly became known as Megxit. For the Queen, who had spent her life upholding duty, tradition, and the continuity of the crown, this was a shock. She had always placed the monarchy above personal struggles, believing it was her role to safeguard unity at all costs. But Harry and Meghan's decision challenged that very principle, creating an internal family rift that spilled into the public eye. The situation escalated further when the couple gave their explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021. They revealed painful details. Meghan spoke openly about her struggles with mental health, even confessing that she had felt suicidal at times, and claimed that palace officials failed to provide her with support. The most damaging revelation was the allegation that a member of the royal household had expressed concerns about the skin color of their unborn child, Archie. This allegation struck at the heart of the monarchy's image, raising global debates about race, tradition, and accountability within one of the world's most famous institutions. For Queen Elizabeth, who valued discretion and the age-old royal motto, "Never complain, never explain," this public exposure of family disputes was almost unthinkable. She responded with a carefully worded statement, acknowledging the seriousness of the issues raised while stressing that, "recollections may vary," a phrase that reflected both concern and restraint. Among ordinary people, the reaction was deeply divided. Supporters of Meghan and Harry saw them as courageous for speaking out, especially about mental health and the pressures of royal life. They admired the couple for choosing independence, moving to the United States, and pursuing financial and personal freedom. For many, their story symbolized the struggle between individual happiness and outdated tradition. Yet others saw things differently. Loyalists to the Queen and the monarchy believed Meghan and Harry had disrespected the institution that symbolized stability for the nation, particularly at a time when Britain faced political and social challenges. To them, the Queen had dedicated her life to service without complaint, and Harry and Meghan's actions appeared selfish or ungrateful. This clash of perspectives spilled across headlines, social media, and even dinner table conversations, turning the family dispute into a global cultural debate. What made the controversy so compelling was that it exposed the monarchy not as a flawless symbol, but as a family grappling with very human issues: mental health, racial identity, generational differences, and the balance between tradition and modernity. For some, it was shocking to see the carefully guarded image of royal unity crack so openly. For others, it made the royal family seem more relatable, proving that even behind palace walls, families face conflicts that resonate with ordinary lives. In the end, Queen Elizabeth remained a figure of calm and continuity, never letting her personal feelings eclipse her sense of duty, while Harry and Meghan forged a new path outside the institution. But the scars of that dispute left a lasting impact on the monarchy's public image, ensuring that their story will be remembered not just as royal gossip, but as a turning point in how the world views tradition, modern values, and the meaning of loyalty within both the family and a nation.